you guys are passionate and care about telling the story of the little guy or the little gal, right? Helping marketing teams not just focus solely on those marquee names, and also building, your customer stories for those more normal or standard size logos, right? That aren't marquee names. But tell us more about that. What do you mean by that, and why does it matter?
Customer advocacy, customer marketing, I think stemmed originally from corporate marketing, which has more of a kind of brand and communications forward focus. And this is a good thing. Like naturally, like their first step when they think of customer marketing is to think about how can we get Ferrari on stage talking about how they're using IBM databases to make cars faster, whatever, like cool stories, big brands that everyone knows, lots of high production value. And that's kind of the gold standard. And if you ask a marketer, like, yeah, we need to get more Ferraris and NFLs and Goldman Sachs on the record and stuff. But then you'll talk to a salesperson. This is actually a great conversation I had with one of our customers last week, well-known brand that everyone knows. And they have plenty of great customer stories, but their problem was they had a bunch of reps in APAC in Japan that were pretty new regional office, and all they would have is Ferrari and NFL and Goldman Sachs, and they're trying to sell to Japanese companies, and they don't have any stories that are regionally appropriate for Japanese companies. And that's you see that same thing with small companies as well. It's like the NFL uses Salesforce to do this, and this, but that doesn't necessarily help me figure out how me as a startup uses Salesforce, right? So there's a relevancy issue. If we focus only on top customers, we're not appropriately representing the diversity of our customer base, and we're not demonstrating that we've worked for someone that looks like that particular prospect. So that's what I meant by like representing the little guys is be more representative of your entire customer base and more accurate with how you've worked with certain segments. I think is one thing that can help build trust and just reduce uncertainty for a buyer.